Oh my goodness. Did we go live on time? I think that's like the number one pet peeve for people have is when you don't go live on time.
That's right.
We did it.
I think you're on time.
I think we're on time. So, hello, YouTube. This is Holly from Whiskey and Hardtack, and I'm joined by my friend Brian from Beards and Banjos. And
I'm excited. I don't know what you've got planned, but I know there's going to be some shenanigans, as we were saying earlier. And whatever it is, we're going to roll with it and have a good time. We pinked out. Holly went pink. I was like, I'm gonna go pink too.
Well, yes, Brian was not originally going to go pink, and I said, you don't have to go pink. I'm not forcing you to go pink, but hey, why not? It's just a party. So I see Mark's in there. I see Brad's in there. I got the bearded Floridian, Mr. Dan B. Oh, this guy, one of my moderators.
Hey,
I don't know
Don.
if you know him. Sean Connery. Nice. That was nice. Good one.
Special meatloaf
recipe. Hey, Tyler. Oh, look at this, J. Cruz. Now, J. Cruz wanted me to point out that this morning he was ready and waiting for the stream, and he was on time. And he even sent me video proof that he was in the queue. He was ready to go. I mean, he was pumped 12 hours early. 12 hours early. So I think that's a new record for Mr.
Well, that
J.
might
Cruz.
make up for all of the 20 minutes that he's been late to all the other live streams over the past year.
I was going to say 12 hours, you do the calculations. I think it does. I think he might actually be running in the black. Hello, Emo. That's so good to see you, my friend. What's up, Brian? Uh-oh. Is there a shark in here?
Dun, dun.
Is there a shark in here? I didn't see the shark, but I
don't see him either.
Okay, I'm just checking. Mo, I think Mo was my meatloaf. I don't know.
Oh, you think so?
One of those things. And this is the guy who doesn't make grilled cheese correctly. Camo Cam. Hey, Donald Long. Hey. Okay, so Emo, I don't know. I thought maybe he was in here,
there he is.
I actually know who the meatloaf is. And I'm waiting to see. Oh, there's Mo. Sexy Mo in the building. I know who you are. It took me a second, but I know who you are. And I appreciate you stopping in. No. Well, it could be, but I'm pretty sure that's
Steve.
Eric. It's Eric. Okay. I'm pretty sure that's Eric. There's a whole meatloaf ketchup thing, but there's always an outside. There's like a 10% possibility it might be Joe, but we'll see. Butter on both sides of the bread, my friend. Oh, so anyway, Camo Cam, he's never gonna see the light on that one. He's never gonna have the correct assembly.
And we're all stuck in our ways. Once we think we know we're right about something, we're not going to let it go.
It's true. So Brian
yes,
here
ma'am.
is the illustrious host, owner, channel manager for his Beards and Banjos channel. Brian also happens to be an affiliate. So if you are going to be shopping anytime soon, the code BANJO15 will get you 15% off on Whiskey and Hardtack on your purchases. So just FYI, throwing that out there. But yes, Brian has a whole channel devoted to beard care, and there's a new thing you're doing. Well, it's not really a new thing, but it's like an existing thing that you had going on for a while, and that was this podcast. It's not a podcast. So
yes,
you want to explain for the people what this is and how this kind of came about? And because I think some of your partners in crime may be floating in and out of here at some point.
They probably will. So I'm old, one of the older guys in the community that makes videos. So we behind the scenes we were talking, and I got talking to my friend Andy, and they said, you should do something together. So I was like, okay, cool. So I remember the movie Grumpy Old Men. I think it was Grumpy Old Men. It was had
Yeah, it
like
was Grumpy Old Men. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
Jack Lemmon and Walter
Oh
Matthau, I
yeah.
think. Yeah,
Yes.
we love that movie. It's like, okay, we can just be grumpy bearded men. So I called it that, not really because we're grumpy, but you get to a certain age and you just are grumpy. It becomes a way of life. And then we added in Barbado Joe, and we just had some good discussions. We bring in some guests sometimes, and then we had a good thing going. And Joe had to move, and he had no internet for like 6 months.
Oh my
But
goodness.
yeah, but he is back. So
All right.
we've done 2 different sessions. So the last one we did was just talking about technology and how it's affected old people and new and young people as well. And the different generations. And then we filmed another one last weekend. It's all about music, Holly. So I know you're a big music
Oh,
fan. So that's going
yes, I
to air
am.
this weekend, probably on Sunday. I think I may try to do it as a live premiere, so that way there'll be a live chat open. If you watch it when it premieres, you can jump in there and talk to the grumpy guys. So
What time you looking to do that on Sunday?
I haven't decided yet. So be looking on Instagram. I'll make sure to
You're gonna
post it
keep
ahead
us
of
in
time.
suspense. You're gonna keep us
Well,
in
we
suspense.
usually I thought maybe 2 p.m. But I don't know when the football games are going on, so I don't want to
Yeah,
be in the
everything's
way of
kind of,
that. But that's
yeah.
usually what time we record. So I thought, okay, we record one week and I post it the next week, and we're probably planning on doing it every other week kind of thing.
So you are going to turn that into a podcast eventually? Is that your plan?
I've thought about it, but I got to make sure the audio is good enough. And it's hard when you have people coming in on a live stream. Like my audio is good, and then the other stuff is not. So I'm figuring out a way we can sync it all up and make that happen.
Yeah, you mentioned football, and it literally caused a whole fight in the comments. But I'd like to point out that our boy Ben Dover. Well, no. He says mid-40s is the new old. Mid-40s is the new old. I mean, I guess that's technically middle age, right?
Yeah. I
I
mean,
mean, if you
halfway to
think about it.
90, you can't really bet on anything past that.
Right, exactly. I mean, and a lot of times 90 is like, woo,
Mm.
you made it across the finish line. So I got a lot of stuff, random stuff that we could talk about, but I do want to get this out of the way first, is to talk about the return of the bromance. And I don't know if you were there when it first came out. So I don't know if you know the story behind bromance. And for those of you who are, and I can't do the YouTube thing where I put my hand up and make everything autofocus, because that's not the
Well,
kind of camera budget I have.
yeah, I put mine up, but mine's the old label because I've gotten mine a long time ago, but it's still good.
Yeah.
I just put it in my beard.
Yeah, we did the whole new labels, and one of the biggest changes I think that people appreciated was we started putting the scent profiles on the actual labels. That was the number one thing we saw complaints about early on, is what it's great, but like, can you please put the description on the bottle so I remember what it is? But this is one where even if you put the description on the bottle, which we did, it's kind of hard to describe.
Yeah,
And
you made the reviewer's job hard on that.
yeah,
That's
because
tough.
and the whole story behind strange bromance was, it was a joke. It was not a planned thing. It was Gary Lewis and Barbecue Steve, my friend Steve, and they were having these live streams back and forth. And I think
The
it was,
Instagrams lives,
yeah,
yes.
they were going live, and it was just some of the banter. And I referred to them as the strange bromance. And I said, whenever you guys go live, this is the strange bromance. And it was like, ah ha ha ha. And then and then I decided to make a post as a joke, just, oh, this will be funny. And I made up some scent profile, completely made it up, made some jokes about it, posted it. And I was like, oh, this will be funny. Well, that backfired on me, because yes, while it was funny, everybody was like, so when's it coming out? And I said, oh, you mean I have to now go make this?
So I didn't
And
realize that you just came out with that before you even had the scent profile.
no,
Because most time you have the scent and then you
yeah,
kind of
most
work
time
it
when you
in.
develop a scent, you're like, okay, I know I want these notes. I know I want
Now,
that
now what
note.
do I call it? And
Yeah, and I'm like, okay, what really kind of fits the theme? This one, it was just like, ah ha ha, it'll be funny. And then everybody wanted it, and I went, oops. So now I have to take the scent profile that I wrote up because I wrote up all these things. Now I have to make them work. And the joke was basically twigs and berries, you know. So I put together, like, I think it was I think the description, and pardon me for trying to read this off the bottle, but scents that don't seem to go well together but are actually a strange bromance: berries, twigs, lavender, sugar, almonds, and a hint of leather for good measure. So I've had people ask me, well, is it a cologne? Is it a fruity scent? Is it really leather forward? Is it? And the answer is, well, no, and no, and well, no, but no. It's definitely not a cologne, and I think you can agree with me on that one.
it's not a cologne. It's a whole lot easier to say what it's not than what it is. Right? You
Right.
can go, okay, it's got some fruit stuff, but it's not. There's no citrus in it.
No,
So
there's no
it
citrus. That
yeah,
is it.
so
Yeah.
it's a little bit berryish, and then I do get a little bit of a woodiness, and then the almond kind of mixed together. I
Yep.
think those are the two things that are the most forward to me. Once you told me it's leather, I can kind of get it, but you're going to have a hard time picking out
Yeah.
leather if you're looking for a leather scent. It's not that either.
To me, it starts more berry forward, but it's not like you're gonna go, okay, that's a blueberry or that's a
Nope,
raspberry or that's a
nope.
cherry. You don't. It's just berry. Is the best
Yeah.
way I can put it. But it's not a thick vanilla berry. When
Mm-mm.
a lot of people think of that, it's more of like a clean, kind of fresh, not a soapy fresh, but just like a clean, fresh scent, maybe a hint of like a really clean vanilla in the background. And that leather, I think, is more that something that comes up on the back end rather than,
Mhm.
being so forward on that.
Yeah,
Um,
and for me, it doesn't change a whole lot. You know, a lot of times with fruit type of scents, you get the pop of fruit, and then
right,
it really just goes away really quickly. This is more of a smooth blend that pretty much stays together. I
right.
think like you said, when it starts to wear off, you may get a little bit more of that leather to kind of keep that natural sweetness going on a little bit. But
Yeah, I would say it's a clean sweet scent, but
mhm,
not, that's it's not vanilla heavy or anything like that.
it's
I think
not
that's yeah.
it's not real foody you know.
Yeah, because a lot of people are like, well, I don't like to put food scents in my beard, which I understand, but
Yeah,
this also not a food scent either.
mm-mm.
Again, it's pretty strange.
I like it. I really do like it. It's one of my favorites.
I had intended originally that just to make it a seasonal scent, just do it seasonally, but I picked the slowest season possible for beards, which is summer, because a lot of guys, it's just not beard season.
Mhm,
So, given everything, and we sent out customer surveys, and you got about 250 guys respond so far, which is good because survey responses, trying to get people to fill out surveys, even when you tell them, hey, you could win a little bit of something about that.
yeah, you
People
told
still
me
don't respond.
your reply back on your percentage is really low.
Yeah, but I mean, that's kind of par for the course in the
Mhm,
industry. But
it is.
one of the themes that we keep seeing over and over is, love the cologne scents that you have, love a lot of scents that you have, but I'd like to see something that's got a little bit more fruit and, less on the cologne side. And I'm like, well, we already got one of those.
We'll just bring this back out.
We'll just bring this back out. And a lot of the folks who were responding to the survey are newer, so they completely missed Strange Bromance the first time around. So
Yeah,
I'm like,
there's such a turnover with, like, new guys
yeah,
coming in
yeah.
over the course of a year. I mean, there's gotta be hundreds.
Oh yeah, because as you get your regulars who always respond and they're
Mhm,
awesome and great. But a lot of the new folks, you get that like new sort of that new excitement, if you
mhm.
will, from them, where they were like, yes, yes, and do this and do that. And I think our question was, if you ran whiskey and hardtack, what would you do next? And there were a
Oh,
lot of
that's a good
people
one.
who felt like I put them on the spot with that question too,
It's
which
too
was
much
kind of
pressure,
funny.
too much
They're like,
pressure.
"Oh, I don't even know." There were a lot of those. But yeah. So, I have a good idea here. and this is something I really, really hope Mo is still with us, but I'm worried because we might get a copyright violation when I do this. But I thought, since one of the things that you do on your channel, Brian, is karaoke, that you would appreciate this probably more than just about anybody. So let's do a giveaway.
Okay.
Let's do a strange bromance combo giveaway.
Ooh, nice.
Yes. So we'll do, it's one of the oils and it comes with the matching travel size butter. We're going to do a combo giveaway for Strange Bromance. And I'm going to play this clip for people while they enter. And again, really hope we don't get shut down for copyright violations because it's just that good. But in order to enter the giveaway for this one, you will put in the comments #bromance, and we're going to give you 30 seconds of this musical interlude to enjoy while you're making your entries. Are you ready for this, Brian?
I'm so ready.
Life is one big body when you're still young. Always gonna have your back when it's all done. Something, don't be a fool, son. What about the long run? Shawty, you're my angel. You're my darling angel. Wow. Closer than my peeps you are to me, lady.
I don't think you're gonna get a copyright strike on that.
I can't.
If it were my song, I wouldn't put in for a copyright strike on that one.
I'm sorry, but it was. I'll start. I'll start explaining that in a second. But let's go ahead and see who won the bromance combo. Let's draw 29 entries.
Good luck, guys.
Let's see who is the winner of this one. And it's just oh my goodness. Oh, Mr. Rob Acker.
Rob, you're gonna like this scent.
Rob, it's definitely different than Mystery Man. I know you like Mystery Man. All right. Rob, if your information has changed, go ahead and shoot me an email, info@whiskeyandhardtack.com. But if not, I know where you are and I will get this sent out to you. And congratulations, my friend.
She knows where you live.
I know where you live. So I've been sitting on that video for about a week now.
Something.
Okay, Rob, I'll get you hooked up, my man. Yeah, so I'm just minding my own business. No context, out of nowhere. I get this voice message in my DMs. And that is the message. No, hey, how you doing? No, nothing. No, how you been? Just out of nowhere, that. And then it just stops. And he doesn't say anything else.
You think he meant to send that to his girlfriend instead of you?
At this point, it no longer matters because it was in my hands and it became a tool of evil.
Something.
The something part and the fact that he added the Mao to it. I was like, wow, he went all out with this. But I'm like, what a perfect live stream to do it on than one with like his BFF Brian, which I think would be like the best thing.
Love it.
Oh yes. Yeah. Everybody talking about haha. I know where you live. Yes, Sean Connery, you were so close. You're going to be running this Sean Connery thing all night, aren't you? Yes, Gary, sarsaparilla. It just didn't hit with a lot of people. Once the oils are out, I'm probably going to retire it until make it another seasonal scent next year or something like that. Just going to let it rust. So if y'all are into the sarsaparilla scent, you want to try it. I think it's a really, really nice kind of like birch beer, natural root beer, but it's still available in the oils. You can pick it up. It's actually marked down a little bit so you can get it on sale. So just, FYI with that. I know, he's got a point. Mo really should have known better than to just drop in on my DMs like that because it was a piece of work. That's for sure. But I couldn't pass that up. Couldn't pass up that opportunity. So, Brian.
Yes, ma'am. I'm never sending you anything like that because I know you're going to use it for evil instead of good.
I might use it for good. I mean, I think a lot of people enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it.
I was going to say they might have to hear it.
In fact, I'm going to have to hear it again later.
I was going to say you're probably going to hear it a couple more times before the evening's out. You know, if you can't take it anymore, don't worry. Don't worry. We have plenty of other things. So Brian, obviously, you and I have talked a bunch in the past, like 18 months or so, sometimes before that.
Yep.
But I feel like I know you from your videos. I feel like I know you from the conversations, but there's only really one way to really know a person, is that's just to ask them questions about themselves. And sometimes those questions are weird questions. And I am the queen of weird questions.
I remember that from some of our DM conversations.
Yes. So I had some questions. Number one, if you could be any vegetable, what vegetable would you be?
A vegetable. Well, I'm a meat and potatoes kind of guy, so I'm going to go with a potato.
Now, why would you go with a potato? I'm just curious.
Because there's so many different ways you can be fixed. You can fry it. You can mash it. I mean, and it goes great with meat. And it's not green because, green stuff can't only handle so much green stuff.
So you're definitely anti-team green on this one.
Yeah, and potatoes, you can have it for breakfast. You can have it, breakfast, lunch, or dinner. You can have potatoes anytime.
What's funny is I still get asked if we'd ever do a coffee scent, and I still remind people, sorry to get off the potato thing, I still remind people we had a coffee scent. Y'all didn't like it as much as the other scents, so I stopped making it.
Yeah, I think a lot of people do forget. You come out with you've come out with a lot of different things, and then some seasonals and special releases that you bring back occasionally.
Yeah. I mean, we had a really strong woodsy scent called the Drifter, which I think you might have gotten at one point, and then we had
I may have gotten at least a sample. I remember I've gotten.
Yeah, I think I sent you the soap too one time, because we did that one in soap. It was a really nice soap there. But let's see. We also had Lumberjack Morning, which is like an orange and cedar. Mm-hmm. We had that for a while, but again, compared to the other ones, it just didn't sell quite as well. And I'm a person who likes to stick with a certain number of scents in the lineup, because once it starts getting past about 10 cents in the standard lineup, it gets a little crazy, just the logistics of keeping up with things, so that's sort of like my magic number. Yeah, I could run all these other scents, but at the same time, it goes past my little magic number of 10. So I think, honestly, I would be asparagus, just in case you want to know. I had nothing wrong with potatoes. I love me some starch. I'm not going to lie. And you are right. Home fries all the way to, twice baked potatoes, and you can even turn it into potato soup. I'm with you there.
And what vegetable fills you up more than a potato with the starch? I mean,
it's true, especially if you go with the Yukon Gold and you got a little bit more protein in there than your standard potato. I'm with you, man. I'm with you. But asparagus, I definitely am into the asparagus. Grilled. It has to be grilled. Maybe a little bit of salt, pepper, just a tiny touch of garlic, and some, maybe a little bit of lemon rind on there. Be a little fancy. But asparagus is one of those vegetables that is still socially acceptable to pick up with your fingers and eat.
Nice. I like asparagus.
Yeah,
I think we coat it with olive oil and then salt and pepper and put it in the oven.
Oh yeah, no, that's a good way to do it. Roasting, that's respectable. Yeah, a lot of people have asked me about colognes. Definitely something that is on the longer horizon, not necessarily on the short list. There are a lot of other things that have to happen in order to make that happen. I actually have a friend whose whole business is perfumery, cologne type things, so it might be a collab I do with her.
If there's a Nighthawk cologne, I'm going to become a cologne wearer.
I'm telling you, I know how you feel about the Nighthawk.
And you've known that for a long time before.
A long time, yes, because for those of you in the chat who don't know, I want to say it was May or June. I sent out a tester of what eventually became Nighthawk to Brian. Brian was like, oh man, you got it. This has to be a thing. You you gotta get. I'm like, I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet because it's a little bit outside of my wheelhouse, so to speak. You know, I tend to go on the cleaner side. I have a couple more, you know, I don't want to say fruity. Mystery Man isn't really fruity. It's just got some coconut notes in it.
Yeah, it's got some tropical.
Yeah, but going into the heavier side of the muskier side with the tobacco was definitely a little bit further than, you know, I personally had gone before with scent experimentation. So that was one I wanted to make sure.
Perfect.
I wanted to make sure it was good before we rolled it out, and I mean it's jumped up there. So
has it? They're good. I'm glad.
Yeah,
I did as much as I could to help with that because it was my #1 scent for 2021. If you haven't seen the video,
I saw the video. I was like, well. I actually commented on the video. But yeah, it's definitely it's on the darker side. I think.
Wait, I gotta go get it. You keep going.
Oh. He left me. He left me to go get it. But yeah, Nighthawk was one that. Oh, Misha. All right. So, little backstory while Brian's grabbing Nighthawk. Yes and no. We used to be a female-centered soap company called Sweet Tea and Biscuits. Sweet Tea and Biscuits is actually still technically the parent company. Whiskey and Hardtack was sort of just the men's line, which exploded, and I didn't have time to continue doing both. There's only so many hours in a day. So we stopped doing the women's line. Now, a couple of the things, and this is a little fun trivia for y'all. A couple of things that people may not realize is there are scents in the whiskey lineup that used to be in the women's lineup exclusively. Sleepwalker, the lavender vanilla. That was a big hit at Sweet Tea. And when we brought it over, guys liked it. It was pretty unisex, to be honest. If you're, you know, if you like that lavender profile. The Whisperer is the honey almond soap that we have. That also came over. That was one from them too.
Strange Bromance could be unisex too, by the way. I was
gonna say, yeah, Strange Bromance. I know we have some female clients who use it exclusively for their hair. They use it as a hair oil, especially if you've got like really curly, thick hair. It works really well as a hair oil.
Did you ever try making a soap in that one? There's some Strange Bromance.
It's funny you should mention that. I do some testing from now on. You know, every so often I put together a couple things because not every fragrance is soap friendly.
Yeah, I remember you sent me pictures and we've discussed that. And you're like, I'm working on this one and this one, and this one worked and this one didn't.
This one worked and this one didn't. Yes, I actually did test Strange Bromance in the small test, and it did work correctly. It didn't curdle. It didn't accelerate. One that I won't be able to make soap out of, though, is Gentleman's Cut. Gentleman's Cut absolutely went, yeah, you don't know what you're in for, lady. And it was immediately like soap on a stick. And you're like, well, I guess I'll get my spatula out when this thing melts. So there's nothing I could do with that one, but Strange Bromance did actually behave. So I do actually have plans to bring that out in bar soap.
There you go, Gary Lewis. You can have the Strange Bromance and the bar soap.
Strange Bromance bar soap. So yes, it is definitely one of the ones that is on the short list. Another soap possibility is the Mystery Man. Mystery Man did seem to also behave when I did the soap. The only thing is, when you have some that have those darker scent profiles, they've got a lot of natural vanilla in them, which discolors the soap, kind of turns it like a beige or a brown. And you sort of, you work around that. In the Sleepwalker soap, we add, brown color to it to kind of offset. And we do the same thing for, the Whisperer soap, because that honey almond's got a lot of vanilla in it. So that'll be something we'll have to plan around and hope it doesn't get so dark, because, some of them, they have so much vanilla in them, they look like you're going to rub yourself with a brownie. And not everybody necessarily wants to rub themselves with a brownie. I mean, more power to you. I don't have any problem with that if that's what you're into. But
if you like the obsidian soap, I mean, it's like black.
So Rob, it is.
Calm down, Rob. Calm down, Rob.
Stand down. Mystery Man bar soap will potentially be a thing later on this year.
That'd be a good
There's
summertime one.
There are some other things planned for Mystery Man that you might want to, stick around for. Yeah, I know. There's some things planned that may be up your alley for that, and that's all I'm going to say right now.
Holly's dropping bombs tonight, y'all.
I don't know. I got a lot of things in process, people. Like just a lot of things going on. But since it's at the bottom of the hour, I think we should do another giveaway.
You gonna play that video again? You got a different one to
well, we don't have to play that video again. I mean, we don't have to.
Thumbs up in the comments if you want that video again.
Now, tell me, guys, for this particular giveaway, which we're going to give away a triple threat, which for those of you who don't know, a triple threat is you can pick any 3 of our oils, our full-size oil bottles, including Strange Bromance, and whatever scent you choose, and that is your prize. But, you think the Most song is critical. Okay, the Most song is critical. We have a lot of thumbs up here. We don't have to, we need to. See, he's not the hero we deserve. He's the hero we deserve. He's not the hero we asked for. He's the hero we deserve.
Got to hear a little something, something, something.
A little something, 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 something. All right, so we're gonna give away a triple threat, and in order to enter for this particular giveaway, I'm gonna have y'all put in the comments #beard. Real simple, #beard. And here's your musical interlude.
Life is one big body when it's still young. Always gonna have your back when it's all done. Something, don't be a fool, son. What about the long run? Shawty, you're my angel. You're my darling angel. Wow. 'Cause of them, my peeps, you are to me, lady.
Do you think he took a hit off a helium balloon before he started that?
I'm telling you, it's just killing me. It's killing me. All right, let's draw this one for the triple.
Brad Boba says it needs to be his ringtone.
Whoops, where are we? All right, so let's draw.
Good luck, guys. Good luck.
Let's see. Who's gonna win the triple threat?
Oh,
Rob, are you serious?
Rob, you better go buy a lottery ticket while you're at it tonight.
Now, Rob, do you want us to re-roll? I'm waiting for Rob in the comments.
Well, he may want the triple threat instead of the combo.
He may want that. Yeah, I know.
Or he may want both of them. I don't know what your rules are.
Okay, please, let's do it. Let's draw it again. Let's see what we could do here. Let me go.
We'll let you re-roll from there.
Yeah, I gotta refresh it. Hang on. Gotta refresh it. All right, let's try it again. And if it draws Rob again, Rob, you need to go buy a lottery ticket because I'm just saying. Okay,
KD, congrats.
Where are you, my friend? KD, why don't you shoot me an email, info@whiskeyandhardtack.com. Steve, there you are. Hi, Steve. My BFF, Steve. Katie, if you just want to shoot me a note, just to info@whiskeyandhardtack.com. It is now zooming along the bottom here. You can let me know and just tell me, I'll need your name, your address, your shipping address, and your selection, your 3-cent selection. So whatever the 3 cents are that you would like, just let them, and they are sent to you gratis. So since we are already,
oh no, you got that look on your face.
I've got that. It's for a reason.
I'm ready. Right. I'm always ready.
You need to be ready for this one. So
I'm trying.
Since you're so into music.
Oh boy.
I created a segment just around you and your love of music. Now, I know you like certain kinds of music. not necessarily every kind of music, but you're a musical person. And so I've invented a game that I'm going to play with you, and it is called the Musical Hot Seat. So, the Musical Hot Seat. Welcome. You're the first guest on the Musical Hot Seat. And maybe if, depending on how this goes, you'll be the only guest.
I might be the last.
So the idea is I'm going to read to you. There's 10 different ones. I'm going to read to you a lyric from a song.
Okay.
And for every lyric you either complete or song you correctly identify, you get 10 points. You get an extra 5 points if you know who sang it.
Okay.
All right. Now, if you don't know who sang it, and you don't recognize the lyric, you can get an off-key musical hint from yours truly.
Yes. I don't think I'm going to know any of these, Holly.
Oh, there's some of them that I will know. There might be one or two ringers in here, so I will know if you're setting me up.
I wouldn't set you up.
I will, in the worst possible way, sing to you the lyric.
Nice. Are your kids watching?
Oh, my kids are so used to this, and I really have no shame. So, here we go.
Hit me.
The first one. Oh, by the way, at the end, we tally up your score, and you win basically bragging rights. There's no real prize. So
you get random points that mean nothing.
You get random points that add up to nothing. And you'll like it. So the first one, your first lyric. So you can either complete the lyric or you can just tell me who it is in the song. Ready? No phone, no pool, no pets.
Trailers for sale or rent. What is that? No pool, no pets. I ain't got no cigarettes.
Yeah, okay. So you get 10 points for that. Plus, can you name who it is in the title?
Roger Miller.
Ooh, very good. Do you remember the title at all? He's literally singing the song in his head right now, trying to get to the title. There's people trying to help you out in the comments.
King of the Road.
There you go. That's awesome.
Yeah, I've done that on one of my karaoke shows.
Yes, I know. That's what I was like. Okay.
Oh, that's why you brought in the ring. Well, that doesn't mean I remember stuff. Ooh, boy.
Oh boy, this is going to be interesting then.
I'll try my best.
So the next one. Someone told me long ago, there's a calm before the storm.
I don't know that one.
You got to pass, or you want your musical?
Give me my hint. I don't think it'll help, but give me a hint.
Oh my goodness. I don't even know if I can get in the key. Someone told me long ago, there's a calm before the storm, but I know.
It's not coming to me. I know the song now. I mean, I know what song it is.
Have you ever seen The Rain by Creedence?
You ever seen The Rain?
I knew you'd know it.
Creedence Clearwater Revival. I got points for that.
It's too late. It's too late for that big old goose egg on that one. Shoot. You made me sing. We had a couple people say Creedence in there. Let's see. Yeah, Diablo got it. Look at that.
Nice.
Yep, Bearded Wolverine. Yep, look at that. We had some people getting it. That's good.
I'm trying not to look at the comments.
You try. It's a pride thing. All right.
I want to know.
If you don't get this one, I'm gonna be upset.
Okay. I don't want you upset at me, Miss Holly.
Okay. So you ready for it?
Yes, ma'am. I'll try my best.
You're not just time that I'm killing. I'm no longer one of those guys.
You're not just time that I'm killing. Forever and ever, amen. By
You
Randy
did
Travis.
it. That's it. There you go. There you go. I got
Yay.
a 15 on that one.
I'm a country
like-
music person, and you
I was
know
gonna
that.
say, I know, you know, I don't know. All right, so here's one.
Okay.
Like a lot of people probably gonna get this one, but we're gonna see. It's been 7 hours and 15 days.
7 hours and 15 days. I have no idea what that is. Unless it's that song from Rent. Five or something.
No,
something.
no, that's no. That's I know which one you're talking about. That's not that one.
525.
No, see, now that's gonna be stuck in my head the rest of the night. But no,
You're
that's
welcome.
wrong.
You're welcome.
There are some people who picked it up. You got this one? Or you
I don't
gonna
know
make
it.
you gonna make me
Yeah.
do it?
Yeah, do it.
Yeah. Oh Lord. It's been 7 hours and 15 days since you took your love away.
I mean, I see the answer in the comments, but I didn't know it.
Yep.
So nothing compares to you?
Yep.
Nothing compares to you.
Prefer the Prince version, but yes. But
Oh,
like
really?
that was,
I don't know. I don't know if I.
yeah, actually, Chris Cornell recorded a version of that.
Who's Chris Cornell?
He is from Soundgarden. He was lead singer of Soundgarden. And he recorded one, and it's semi-acoustic, and it's amazing. If you've never heard it, I'll send you the link.
All right, send me a link.
Send you a link. All right. Ready
most time you send me a link, it's like puppets from the 1970s singing stuff.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. All right, ready for this one?
Yes.
Riding out on a horse in a star-spangled rodeo.
I don't know.
You gonna make me do it again?
I wouldn't answer it if I knew it.
Riding out on a horse in a star-spangled rodeo.
I don't know it.
Like a rhinestone cowboy.
Oh. It was starting to come to me when with the last little thing you sung.
I thought you would have gotten that. That's a Glenn Campbell song.
Sorry. I knew who sings it. I know the song, but I didn't know the verse that matched it. Like a rhinestone cowboy. Dun, dun.
Dun. Riding out on a horse.
Riding out on a horse.
See, now you know it. It's going to be in your head. Look at all these folks. These folks like Don, obviously.
You got some all-stars in the comments.
I know. There's some people who know.
It makes me feel ashamed that I don't know these songs.
I don't know. Don't be. There's no shame in this game, my friend. All right. So this one, please, dear God, this one. All right. And this one there's a bonus follow-up question to this.
Oh, bonus.
If you ever see me coming, and if you know who I am, don't you breathe it to nobody, because you know I'm on the lam.
Not ringing a bell.
If you ever see me coming, and if you know who I am, don't you breathe it to nobody, because you know I'm on the lam.
I don't think I know that song at all.
Wanted
like all the other ones I knew.
Wanted Man. It's Johnny Cash.
I don't know that song.
You don't. That's it. We're done. We're done here. Pack it up.
Shoot, Holly has disowned me, boys and girls.
Johnny
don't disown
Cash.
me.
That's a classic. Oh, okay. So here's one. You may not get it since you didn't know Wanted Man by Johnny Cash. Now, the next time you do a karaoke, you have to do that one. That you owe me that one.
Let me see if it's on my app. I'll check and see why you're doing this.
So bonus points. Who wrote that song? Give you a time frame. It was written in 1969 for him.
1969. I'm gonna go with Carl Perkins, because he was on tour with him.
Oh, it was Bob Dylan.
Oh, yeah.
Bob Dylan and he were hanging out, and Dylan wrote the song Wanted Man.
And I've heard that story too.
Yes. Oh man.
I do have it on my karaoke app, so I'm gonna have to learn it.
That's one you got. All right.
Let me make myself a note.
I don't know if you're gonna get these next three. One of them I'm pretty sure you're not gonna get, but there were two that I was certain you were gonna get. Sorry,
there's a lot of pressure.
Here we go. All right, you ready?
Yes.
Don't know when I've been so blue.
Don't know when I've been so blue. What was the bonus question a while ago? I didn't even get to the bonus question.
That was the Dylan who wrote it. Dylan
Who wrote it?
was
Okay,
the one.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Sing it for me.
Oh man. Don't even have water. I don't know when I've been so blue. Don't know what's come over you.
Got nothing, but you have a lovely voice.
Someone new, and don't it make my brown eyes
blue? Crystal Gale.
There you go.
It's the I don't know. It's not. You're not giving me the hook of the song or something.
Well, I'm trying. Like, yep. Well, where'd he go? Here you go. Remind me of Portishead months ago, because nobody loves me. You're welcome, Mr. Taft. Crystal Gale, yeah. Come on, the hair. She had like the longest hair in country music.
Yeah, it was like down to her ankles. It was crazy. Yeah.
All right, so
and I know who her cousin is. Loretta Lynn.
But that's true. But you couldn't guess the song
because I didn't know it.
No, Brad.
I couldn't recognize it. Two Live Crew. Yes.
You know what? If I had known you knew who Two Live Crew was, I'd just have to start bringing in that. But I was sitting here thinking, I'll do one that, sounds like Brian would know. All right. Last two, I swear. All right.
I'm ready? Trying, folks. I'm really trying.
Saturday night, I was downtown working for the FBI.
For the FBI? I have no idea. It's not I Shot the Sheriff. I don't know. Sing it. I'll see if I can get it.
There's like a really long, good guitar intro, dun, 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 dun. It goes like that. And it goes, Saturday night, I was downtown working for the FBI. You don't know it?
No.
Long, cool woman in a black dress. You don't know that song? The Hollies. The Hollies.
The Hollies. Who's the Hollies?
It's the big one, Elizabeth. I'm coming. Oh my goodness.
Long, cool woman.
Long, cool woman in a black dress. All right, this last one.
Let's see. What year is that? That's from like 1972. That's before I was born.
That's before I was born, but I know the song. I know that World War II happened. It was way before I was born. All right. Last
long,
one.
Cool woman in a long black. Okay. Last one. I'm going to try to do it and try to get it.
And please don't make me sing this one. I'm gonna need to prep a little bit better, I think, beforehand. I feel so bad I got a worried mind. I'm so lonesome all the time. It's a female singer. I'm just gonna tell you.
Say it again.
I feel so bad I got a worried mind. I'm so lonesome all the time.
I have no idea. You got to give me a little bit.
I feel so bad I got a worried mind. I'm so lonesome all of the time.
I don't know who this song is.
Left my baby behind on Blue Bayou.
Blue Bayou. Who sings that?
Linda Ronstadt.
I think I've heard that song.
Oh, Brian, you've made me sing all of these.
I got like 2.
You got 3.
3. Hey, I got 3, guys.
Because you got points because as soon as I started singing the Crystal Gale hook, you knew who it was. But you ended with a grand total of 40.
Wah, wah, wah.
Out of a possible
150. Don't be giving me that math.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, don't be giving the math teacher any math. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I was gonna say I'm watching Wolverine in the comments and he's just killing it. He's got a lot of these.
You bring him on here. I need to phone a friend. Let me phone him up.
I was gonna say, Don says I went too early for you and I needed to do 80s.
You needed 80s and 90s stuff.
I'm
Yeah.
like, this is the music I grew up on, though. Oh,
Give me
well,
some
among
Hootie and the
others.
Blowfish and that kind of thing.
Next time I'll have Don set them up. But,
There you go.
know,
Don can do it.
Don's got you covered. He's got the Kenny Chesneys and the whole. He's got everything that you'll need. You'll need for that. So we'll have to. I was sitting here thinking, oh, I've definitely got him on these. He's gonna get,
I don't sit around listening to Linda Ronstadt. That's for sure.
How did Linda Ronstadt? Oh my, Blue Bayou is a classic. It's a classic.
I think I've heard it, but
man,
it just doesn't. You reading random lyrics with no tune to it, and I was like,
but that's part of the fun. And then you made me go off key with it, so that's even okay.
Well, you might have had fun, but I was feeling the pressure. It was a lot of pressure.
Well,
and evidently I did not rise to the occasion.
Well,
I did the best I could.
You did. I mean, you had a solid showing. But speaking of rising to the occasion and surprising all of us, we do have one more giveaway for the evening, and that is yet another triple threat. You can pick 3 of your favorites. You can pick 3 new ones. Anything delivered to your door, famously by Don's Packing Company. So Don packs a lot of the orders here. So, and I think since there was such a positive reaction earlier to Mo's musical karaoke rendition, and I need someone to at least take the pressure off the fact that you just made me sing 7 songs. And I don't sing.
You're the one that came up with this game, not me.
You know what I thought you were going to be like, oh, Holly, it's this.
I thought I was going to be better than I was, but
you know what?
Ain't as good as it once was.
Man. Well, we can all pretty much. My knees go out more than I do. So, all right. Yeah. See, Don's making some suggestions here of who we should be bringing in to do that. So, no, I really hope you mean of the shark and not of what we just did, because that I think I'm gonna burn this live stream when it's over. So, for the final triple threat giveaway of the evening, because I do want to keep this to an hour, because Dos Primos are after us, the cousins, and then tonight at 9:30 Eastern time, Barbecue Steve has a great barbecue live stream going on. So there's lots of live streams after this. I do want to keep it on the shorter side. Besides, Brian and I are getting old. We need to go have our warm milk. We need to go to bed. But to enter this one, you will enter #music, and let's just go ahead and play Mr. Shark.
Life is one big body when it's still young. Always gonna have your back when it's all done. Something, don't be a fool, son. What about the long run? Shawty, you're my angel. You're my darling angel. Wow. 'Cause of them, my peeps, you are to me, lady.
You don't have to worry about anybody worried about your singing, Miss Holly. You put that on there, it just takes it right away. I love it when he breaks character and he goes, something. He sounds like Mo then.
Oh my goodness.
Diablo, something.
All right, so here we go. We got 32
entries. My face hurt.
This is the best thing. It's had me laughing pretty much all week. All right, let's see who's the winner of this one. And so help me if it's Mr. Acker. Because, it's Brett Berlin. Brett, you have won. You are the winner. I'll say Rob needs to go out and buy himself some Powerball tickets.
They said he was going to go up and jump off the house because he's pretty sure he could fly if he won all 3 of them. I'm glad you didn't win, because I don't think you would have flown, sir.
Yeah. So we need you to stay in one piece. So Brett, if you would go ahead and send your name, your mailing address, and your 3-cent selection to the email address at the bottom of the screen, and that's info@whiskeyandhardtack.com. We will get that out to you forthwith. You like that? I went with forthwith.
Ooh,
I thought that was,
the old English.
Expeditiously. Forthwith and expeditiously.
Yes.
But I can't say there's a word that Steve always makes fun of me for saying. I can't say controversy, right? Or something like that. There's something.
You just nailed it.
Okay. because like sometimes I curse for and it's all gone. It's like the brain and the mouth just aren't
You
talking.
sound like the chef off the Muppets.
Yeah. So anyway, absolutely loved having y'all here. Loved having you, Brian, and you were a wonderful sport about this. Apparently I just completely misread. I was even trying to throw some ringers in there for you. Completely misread where your
Well, it's
sweet
hard
spot
when you
was.
just hear them and you don't hear the tune. But and then some of the songs I wasn't familiar enough with, but it worked okay because we got a few, and then we got to hear you sing with your lovely voice.
No, let's not.
And then I gave the people in the comments time to show off, and that was good.
Yeah.
So Bearded Wolverine, I mean, I want him on my team. If we
yeah,
ever do
I was gonna
music
say
trivia
if we do team music trivia again, we're gonna have to get him because he's. I take Don because Don is an encyclopedia of like albums. He's had like 18,045s in his life, so you know he can just flip through them. So, anyway. If you're going to head out to the site and you're going to make any purchases this week, you know, consider supporting Mr. Brian here. He has a code with us and it's for 15% off, and that's Banjo 15. As always, Brian, it's been lovely. It's been wonderful. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. And thank everybody who joined tonight. I'm sorry if I didn't get to say hi to everybody. This live stream comment thing just flies sometimes. It's, you know, it's hard, but and I do appreciate Sean Connery coming back from the dead and hanging out with us and talking about Meatloaf. It's wonderful. So y'all make it a great day. If you're watching on the replay, I hope you're making a great night, great morning, whatever it happens to be where you are, and take care of yourselves. Ta-ta.
Bye guys. Thanks.